You are listening to a piece of the Salasin.10 podcast area. You are listening to a piece of the Salasin.10 podcast area.
Management tool was becoming popular in like 2009, 2010. We were playing around with it, and then at some point I was surfing their training website. By then they had 20 employees. It was really a small American startup, and they were just doing cool technology that people liked using. And I just wrote to whoever was the contact on the training page and I said, hey, I see that there's zero training in Southeast Asia, and we've been using Kotlin for a couple of clients. Maybe we can become a training partner and do a training in Singapore. Was Singapore the first one or was KL the first one?
Yeah.
Maybe we can do a training in KL, and so we did. And then they said, if you did one in KL, then can you do one in Singapore, and then in the Philippines, and then India, and from there, at some point, the reason that we set up all the data in India was purely for this training, because somehow we ended up being the only company they trusted as a provider of training in India. And so we were the only company that was officially allowed to do public training there for a good couple of years, which meant that all the Western companies that had outsourced operations in India, they had to come through us. So we had, I think, 2 years where we would literally 2-3 times a week wake up to messages from like Intel, HP, you name it, all the large companies. Can we please sign you up as a provider in our system so we can buy a training from you? Where other companies take years to get any of those supplier statuses, we couldn't do shit for it. That's how that happened.
It was just about the time the word DevOps was coined, isn't it?
Yeah, that was around 2009.
And there's a DevOps meeting now.
A bunch of people in Belgium, they started calling DevOps what, to me, to this day, is a strange term for using common sense. We were using it. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm happy that there's a word for it, but really, a lot of the stuff that are the main tenets of a good DevOps ecosystem are just using common sense. And it's good that somebody put a label on it, because now we can refer to it and say, look, it says over there, you need to do this stuff. It's not an opinion, it's proven science. That's it.
Cool.
Yeah. There's a DevOps meetup. Yeah, there's a DevOps meetup happening at the same time. Yeah.
Did I just burn the DevOps meetup while they're all not here?
I am wearing black.
No sun.
Long time no see, like half a decade. At least. Yeah, I haven't seen one. At least half. Yeah, you have. I didn't see one.
Last time I saw him, I had no gray hair.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, he had no white hair.
It was all black.
Yeah, it was all black. And it was.
So you're very, very weird. Just, thank you all for coming and, hanging out and stuff.
Don't forget like the Webcamp KL.
I know, because the muscle memory is kicking in now. Like, okay, everybody stand up, around you. Who's hiring? Who's looking for a job?
Yeah, we are hiring.
That muscle memory is all flowing in. I was thinking of doing like what Walter was going to do, like combing through the old photos and stuff. But man, 10 years and so many webcams, I just couldn't do it because there was just so many stories, so many, like you just named a few people and I do remember that guy was in we were drinking and we were talking about him sleeping in the university and stuff and so on and stealing a server for Bitcoin mining or something like that.
Webcams.
Kickstart. And to be put on the list with so many, to me, legendary, famous, really good engineers, I feel really, really paiseh, because I'm just a designer.
Yeah.
Gareth's like, you're already consulting. No.
So you make what we do look good. Nice. That's important.
So I just couldn't. Well, that's a stupid excuse because I had an all-day OKR workshop today. It was pretty intense, and I only found out this morning that there was a meetup today.
Oh.
And so, yeah. And then like, oh, this is probably how all the speakers felt, right? When I was nagging them, like, hey, there's a meetup today. You better have your talk ready. 10 years since Webcamp, so I just like cobbled together a little like monologue, and then we go get some drinks. Talk about good old times. Right?
Hey.
The last meetup that we had was Level Up KL, Disrupting Money, June 24th, 2015. We were talking about blockchain, cryptocurrency.
Yeah, fintech, right?
We had the guy from 2015.
Yes.
You're old. You're old.
Didn't realize it was that long.
No, I'm just going through the topics and I'm like, man.
And that was like a long pause before that as well.
Yeah, there was a long pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And then people got confused because Level Up was like there's another gaming.
I did because you know I did explain the reason before. It was kind of like the type of topics and the people that we were bringing on board. It was diverging. It was going to real tech, less about web. So that's why I'm just going to go through like the list, right? February, the one before that, we talked about VR, virtual reality. That was a demo of Oculus Rift and stuff. I mean, I'm bringing these topics up because 2015. Today, we're still talking about blockchain. Today, we're still talking about just to put it. VR. You can get Oculus Quest now for less than $1,000. Pretty insane. I don't dare to use it because I've got 4 kids. I want to still see them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one is very interesting, right? September 2014, we had a session on product management, and today is a big topic now. It's like PM, PO, and we're still talking about Scrum and Agile. And every time I'm being put into another digital transformation thing, I'm like rolling my eyes and I'm fuck.
Wait, you're already just figuring this out.
Product management is, I do, every now and then somebody will recommend me for a job, and then they'll be like, so do you know about product management? I want to do it. It's old man talk. Right?
Yeah, then there was Product Plus second one.
Yeah, but it's good. There's not so many meetups, PM Huddle, Agile, and so on. It's cool. It's very, very good. But for me as an old foggy, we are self-taught sometimes, and then we're like, oh man, do I have to go and get all this certification to still be relevant?
Consultant.
This one was only 2014. We had a meetup about e-commerce. We had people talking about the future is e-commerce platform.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. And today is, Lazada,
Yeah, it's like second nature now, right?
And I'm like, are we still talking about checkouts? Are we still talking about checkouts?
Yes, e-wallets.
Card on file.
Yeah, now it's alternate payment.
I'm working in that sort of a meta e-commerce startup now.
Yeah.
And every conversation is really making me roll my eyes again. Like, are we still talking about like the purchasing funnel?
Yeah, we're still talking about
We're still talking about purchasing funnel.
Yeah.
It really makes me feel
Theories never.
just find a paddy farm already. I was trying. So one of the things I was trying to get in one of these meetups was actually agri-tech. We were almost getting an agri-tech guy, and then last minute he bailed out, and then it was replaced by one of these.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Find someone.
Yeah.
It was so
obscure as hell. Yeah.
Actually, there are a lot of Indian and African exploring that.
Yeah.
That technology because there's so much land is cheap there.
No, Malaysia also.
Yeah.
It's quite big now.
Malaysia is
quite big now.
The land is bought by the government politicians, and then it's only for 10 years, so you can't do much about it privately.
But it's still quite.
There is.
Yes, there's still.
So there's a dude that goes to Webcam called Anthony Newman. I'm not too sure.
I do remember.
Yeah. So Anthony is doing agri-tech,
Agri-tech, right?
but on the wheat and ham kind.
Yeah.
Is Anthony still
His family is still in Malaysia, but it's over in Portland.
Yeah, wheat-tech.
Wheat tech.
The latest one I saw is a smart chicken factory. So all the optimization for light and feed and temperature and
That's
everything.
common 400 already.
Mm.
That is very common. That's the Twitter
I was trying to get the guy who was doing the Internet of Cows to do a video call.
Oh, the
Now the rotating belt for horizontal, so they go faster.
Two cows is way back. You know, it's like
Internet of Cows is like,
no, he's talking about two cows.
yeah, we got childhood memories.
It's like 2 cows.
showing your age, bro. 2 cows. Honestly, if you Google back the Facebook stuff and you find this slide and you look at it, you're like, oh my god, we're still doing like.
No, Facebook does it for me. It's like, oh, these are memories from 5 years ago.
Before, like on 2014, August 6th, we did internet architecture. Still relevant.
Yeah.
That was U3.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, that's what U3 was talking about how they save the site from dying.
We're in the G.
Use.
Yes, we're in the G.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the one computer.
EdTech. That's a bit disappointing because there were so many people trying their best to fix things.
And we got
fucked. We got black shoes.
Yeah.
You know. Culture Run, Culture Run, Edunation as well.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really good people, heart in the right place, but you know.
And that time they were like so young and like startups.
And now they're old.
Now they are like
all still in. So the Culture Run, one of the founders is now in Google Singapore.
Yeah, she's YouTube, right?
Yeah. And then
The other one is actually doing more missionary stuff.
oh yeah.
It's the two sisters, right?
Yeah. Suzanne and Suzanne.
May we did 3D printing. Remember we had the printers there, and printing stuff and stuff. Still slow today.
Yeah, still
Still
the same.
more materials now.
I think it's similar, it's just got a lot cheaper. The access to machines is a lot better.
Yeah,
You do, but it's still
it's still quite niche.
It's been used a lot. Like for example, right now, like most of our random tree printing and new technology is like the random thing. You read something, you go to the print. It's not something that you do. So it's pretty much okay. I mean, printer industrial is very common.
April 2014, we did geolocation services.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
Was it a geocaching?
No. It was the guys who were behind the Nokia here.
Oh, the Here Maps.
Yeah. And they sold it to.
Yeah, and I went for the Here Hackathon last year.
Yeah, so they were sharing about geo-related APIs and services. And then in March.
Oh, Ricardo.
March we had a session on IoT.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And IoT is like mainstream.
2013 was interesting. November we introduced Node.js.
Yeah.
Now everything's running on Node.js. For better or worse? For better. We had Tim Park. Do you remember Tim Park?
He's not the helicopter pilot, right? No.
Was he the helicopter pilot?
No,
No, that's the other dude.
Oh,
That's Lee Johnson, right?
That's Lee Johnson.
And Kok Chen.
Yeah, Kok Chen.
You remember Kok Chen?
Yeah, Kok Chen.
Talking about they were introducing people to Node.js. It was hot and new and exciting.
Yeah.
So that was the kind of the level up days, right? Then Facebook, the oldest event that it tracked for Webcam was actually April 2012. And then anything older, because I think it migrated from the old Facebook to everything older than that. Gee, thanks Facebook, thanks Internet.
So that's why I wasn't there, because I was looking back as well. Then I looked at Twitter, and on Twitter I saw you tweeting in March 2010 about the first.
That's right. Which also kind of makes you kind of wonder about the memory of the internet and things getting lost.
Oh, it's crazy. I was searching for Postman. I was searching for that conference because I only remembered I came here for some conference. So searching in my archives, both my local archives as well as Google for like what the fuck was this conference called? It was quite an interesting experience.
start to question the reality of
Pre-cloud.
simulation.
Yeah,
and-
pre-cloud.
Archive the already.
Yeah, actually, I found
We
the.
ended up finding an ODB presentation, open, what is it? Open desktop.
Open office.
Yeah,
It's still open, so that's the bonus.
I found the Brian Aker and the RMS thing. Your video is still up there.
So
It's still-
it was at this point I was like,
University, right?
That video is actually the EU trial for Oracle University South.
Wow. Okay.
yeah. So,
Malaysia was on the map for it.
so it was at this point I was like, hey, Walter, are we really 10 years old? You know? then I went to Google and like Webcamp KL and boom, you know. May 2010, Stampede Design, Shazza Hakim wrote a blog about coming to Webcamp KL 4. So through mathematics.
Yeah.
You kind of trace it back. So we actually started Webcamp in February 2010. 10 years.
Sort of, yeah.
So I just at this point I was like, man, I feel so old. I just want to do a quick kind of like retro. So what's changed in the last 10 years for me personally? Not overly about the career stuff, but just observations. So we changed our government, the Malaysian government, new government. Yay!
Yay, question mark.
We repurposed our old GM.
Go back.
So we are all in on the world is all in on big data.
Yeah.
You've got Invoke. I mean, the last general election was pretty much attributed to big data or winning. Then you got big data being accountable for Brexit, Trump, and then the whole Cambridge Analytica thing, right? We have suddenly came through to the age of misinformation. I think back in the early days of Webcam, we were like, whoa, the power of internet, the knowledge of mankind at your fingertips, and then WhatsApp happened, right? And all the
it's like one of those boxes that blows up in your face.
and all your grand uncles and grand aunties all went on WhatsApp, and the realization that today real content, real news is paid, but porn is still free. Porn is free. Sorry, last time porn was paid, now it's free. But real content is gated. You didn't get paid subscription. You knew it.
Well,
Bro.
But in Malaysia, it's still a game of VPN, right?
No, one. 8. One about VPN. Your bypass and telcos.
Yeah, and you
New
bought
thing.
those, right?
On iOS, cannot, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
Are you guys catching up now?
Yeah.
This is what Webcam's all about.
Yeah. It's like memories, man.
Yeah. Now you can get porn on your mobile.
No, it's basically the same interface, but come on. Can we move a topic? Yeah.
Vivian was supposed to come, okay? So.
Sounds about good culture.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I did forget that hashtag #MeTooCulture now.
Yeah.
Internet helps.
I don't believe that shit.
Yay!
That's why you're here. Yay! I'm still waiting for my self-driving car. You're enjoying it. Is it self-driving?
Yeah.
Mostly. Does it work? You trust it?
It takes a while to trust it, but
You see a narcolepsy?
it's still on narcolepsy.
Okay.
So
Who makes safer, female driver behind the wheel or self-driving?
What the hell?
We're not full self-driving yet, so it's,
wow,
it's
that's
like
Still hands on the wheel.
it's definitely coming.
yeah. So I've given up on flying cars. I think.
There were like 2 self-driving car projects in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Maybe the flying car.
The flying car wasn't.
Yeah, that both of them when
Taxi drone.
Yeah, a bunch of fans with a seat.
Yeah.
We're now like full on super app. The super app combat battle thing.
Hmm.
Super app.
you can buy stuff on like League of Legends.
think Grab is quite a way to.
Grab's
Grab.
Yeah, Grab.
But groceries now.
Hey, launch at Webcam.
Huh?
Oh, launch at Webcam.
Launch what?
My taxi.
Oh yeah, my taxi did.
Can you remember?
Oh, they did, yeah.
Aaron.
Exactly.
Aaron,
How many people remember that? I mean, besides the people.
Okay.
Wow, yeah.
No, I think I was in the hack weekend where my taxi won that.
Yeah, yeah.
Those models, right?
Yeah.
And they were competing with the other yellow one, Taxi Monger.
Taxi Monger.
Taxi Monger, yeah.
Ah, yes, that's the name.
Did anyone remember the Tanjung thing? No?
The Tanjung
Back then,
No, Anthony
I think it was never like behind the scenes along with the other lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Tanjung connection.
I think e-commerce and e-wallets are ubiquitous now.
Yeah, it's sort of.
that's a nasi lemak, but you couldn't.
I was just gonna say, right? But I still need to use my cash to renew my fucking driving license in the post office.
Yeah.
What about those kids that I think like K-pop,
I know who Yuma.
UMac.
Yeah, Yumak, is it?
Yeah.
They were trying to do a streaming startup. Johnson Go and
Johnson, so Johnson is doing like e-gaming stuff, and that guy was great. Gray. Yeah, Gray.
I think it was it wasn't a Webcamp. It was at that hackathon.
Yeah.
In Singapore, they showed the first prototype of that.
Yeah, they scrape
live coding
Hmm.
environment they built, online live coding, and that was really awesome. And
then they went to Korea and tried to launch a Netflix for
so that was afterwards.
Yeah.
Uber came, conquered, and pretended to leave. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit like because we are in the accelerators and co-working spaces went balls out. The whole WeWork thing, and then now here we are.
Yeah.
No. It's not startups
No.
like tank. It's more like the retro.
The memories.
We are now in the
Yeah.
co-working space where last time it was so hobo. What was his name? Kamal. Remember Kamal? He's
Yeah.
Fluent
he had
Hackerspace.
Hackerspace.
Yeah.
co-working space 1.0, right? And then
They got further.
they got
Everyone's MacBooks got stolen.
Your MacBook was
My MacBook was stolen.
Your?
My phone got stolen.
Holy shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Everything of mine got stolen, and then we didn't got reimbursed, so it's all on your own.
No, and Ben Joff was there.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
phone broke.
yeah.
It's the singing me, the living trophy.
Hmm.
And our smartphones are getting obnoxiously larger. Just
Yeah.
yesterday, I was on LRT and somebody was using his Samsung Fold.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
why don't, like, seriously, bro? Like, you want me to watch it with you? You have a phone?
Someone in our team someone in our team said the same, like, oh, they're getting obnoxiously large, and then he was really proud because he found this little small, very robust Android phone with like a little tiny display this big, and he bought it and he was super happy. He came to show it, and look, it's super small but still running Android, so I can do all the things. 2 weeks later, he was like, fuck that shit, the screen is way too small.
The S is take like the full screen. It's not like nice for the resolution.
I think we've reached like peak phone size, and then we are very like.
Yeah, we're just going to be wearing stuff like that.
So everybody in LRT will not be like distracted like this, but they just be.
Stone, right?
It won't be like this.
That is
Yeah.
and that PP dude that's doing this, you know lah. I just bought a Super Nintendo Classic.
Going retro, having some retro.
I have a retro thing going on. No internet, cannot multiplayer. no publicly published achievements. I just saw a pair of 3D printed shoes. Adidas selling for $6,000. Just a look back 3D printing. Big ass TVs are getting cheaper and cheaper.
Really cheap.
But micro projectors are still a con job. Like they tell you support up to 4K, then you're like it's fucking like 480p. But it's like what, $800? chatbots didn't happen?
Yes and no.
Kind of,
Yes and
but they're not as exciting as everyone thought they'd be.
yeah.
They're just used to deflect really lame questions by listing out the FAQ.
And in Scrap Lazada, you cannot talk to the customer service.
But there was so much money sunk into the whole thing, and then like so many startups. Textbooks, school books are still very much dead trees. That's a little bit disappointing.
Unless your kids are at home.
Yeah. International schools are mostly iPad.
I'm really feeling the income.
Well, yeah.
Thanks guys.
You don't have. You're not using your AirPods Pro.
Yeah.
I'm noticing more and more bad spelling and grammar everywhere now.
Yeah.
Thanks, China, and your technology. I just pointed out a few things, touch and go to Liren as well, but yeah, China. I could have gone on, but I arrived here and then, have to socialize with you guys.
You don't have to, you can fuck up.
Yeah.
That was a piece of the Salasin.10 podcasterium. It is hoped that you have enjoyed it. If you have any issues, please feel free to leave a comment through any of the channels. That was a piece of the Salasin.10 podcasterium. It is hoped that you have enjoyed it. If you have any issues, please feel free to leave a comment through any of the channels.